What's up, guys? Got another cool build to show off. Don't know where it's going yet. It was one of my favorite ones I had on hand in a color shift. And just wanted to build it. So I might throw it in the next waffle. Might keep it myself. I don't know where we're at with it right yet. But we have got a brass to essentially like a rose gold / pink color shift. So we went with this to kind of work with the dial, which the dial itself, it's hard to even really well, in person I can see it. Let's see, maybe if I shift this. It has purple to it, it's got pink to it, it's got brass to it. But through my camera, it looks like it's more of like a blue-gray hue, but that's not what it is. This is all purple if I'm looking at it myself. But when I look through the screen, you can't really see it as much. But so we did this full Cerakote, and I don't know the name on it. I will search it out and update it on the listing. But I'm gonna have to jump on the computer and look through some stuff real quick and see which that would be. But I did a Link SS bend on it. We did a K35 bezel. Did the this is one of my Radioactive dials, pilot dials. Did the matching logo here on the crown. We've got our logo here on the clasp, double lock clasp. And then I've got a bead blasted brass rotor in there. And I've got a color shifting AR coated exhibition caseback. Thing is, it's hard to see the other color. It does a green to pink. There you can kind of see it. But anytime the light bounces off of it, it's going to be in that green look. So stainless steel movement holder in there, bead blasted brass engraved rotor, and this thicker exhibition caseback in color shift. Then I did a set of gold hands in there, kind of go with the brass. They custom painted seconds hand. So that is the build. Bezel on this will turn left, it'll turn right. It is on very tight, so it should not move too much on you. So we did a mirror section. We got it mirrored all the way throughout. Automatic mechanical, you can wind it, you can wear it, you can put it in a watch winder, but if it's dead or you're not going to be very active, make sure you wind it just a little bit. And how you do that is you back the crown off the threads until you hear it and feel it clicking. At that point you can wind, and a wind is a turn away from you. Turning it towards you doesn't wind, but it's a lot easier to keep your finger spacing and just go back and forth rather than this. You can do this. I just end up starting threading it when I do that. You can't overwind it. If you do this for 4 or 5 seconds before you put it on, even if you're not very active, you'll keep time because that'll be mixed with that rotor movement. If you do it for something closer to 15 seconds, you're going to max out your 31+ hour power reserve on it. As I said, you cannot overwind it, so don't worry about that. When you're happy with your winding, you'll pull it to the 1 and only click. You can now set your time. It does not have a hacking movement, so it's going to keep going. You'll also notice you've got a wobble crown that deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement. So when you're pushing and prying on it, you're not putting any adverse pressures on there. Okay, Google, what time is it?
It's 1:21 p.m.
1:21 p.m. You're good. Push it over, get it out of that time setting, and wind it down. That is the watch. It came out pretty freaking awesome. As with every build, it's going to come with matching beads. Entirely up to whomever gets it, whether they wear those or not, but they do complement it well. So we come in a radioactive box. And this would come with watch cleaners. This is good on all glass and metal parts, so this watch as a whole, non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue. And then some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon, just repackaged. It's like poly watch. It's for your acrylic glass because you can scratch it. If you do, put a tiny bit of this on it and buff it out using the included microfiber. The scratches up and down, go left and right, filling the scratch, and buff it out. If that doesn't work, wait, let it solidify, and come back 10 minutes later and add more. filling that up. If you scratch the cerakote, that's different. That's like scratching your car. So if you can, if it's just in the quote clear coat where you don't see the silver, but it's through it a little bit, use some gun oil, and that can help mask it a little bit. If you get all the way down to the metal, that needs redone. But it's a radioactive watch, so if you do get into some silver, that's okay. I would then start scuffing more of it. You've got a silver tension ring pressed in here. So you do have some silver in the watch already, and you do have a silver case back. So yeah, if you ended up doing something, I would then do some edges and corners. It will just flow with the look of the radioactive watch. So no worries. But that's your build. It's going to you. Thank you so much for your support. And if you want me to build you something custom and unique like this, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.